Richard Gelfond is the CEO of IMAX. So if people buy a ticket, Richard, for the opening ceremonies that they could see on NBC sitting in their living rooms, they're going to buy a ticket on a Friday afternoon in the summertime. What's the draw for customers?
Well, IMAX does an incredibly disproportionate share of the domestic and the international global marketplace, whether you could see it on TV or whether you could go there. Because the reason is the experience is so special. And the IMAX platform is really known as a place to go for real events and to experience things. So during the pandemic, a lot of films were streamed for free in the home, but yet IMAX did a lot of business. People wanted to go see it. It's a culturally larger than life experiential medium. So if you look at things we've been successful on in the past, whether it was movies shot from outer space or documentaries on Mount Everest or Oppenheimer last year or Dune this year, when there's something really special, people gravitate to IMAX. And, you know, frankly, we feel this year's Olympics is going to be incredibly special. I mean, 100 boats over 4 miles going through Paris on the Seine, all these athletes from around the world.
I get it. It's an incredibly immersive experience. And boy, who doesn't love Paris and who doesn't love IMAX for that matter? But I have to ask you, this is not like looking at a feature film where I can choose when I go. If I really want to see it, I have to make an appointment to go there at 1 o'clock on a specified day and pay to go see an event. And that feels to me like a big ask. Let me ask you, by the way, what's the price on the tickets?
It'll be the typical IMAX ticket price, which depends on the market, but somewhere between $10 and $20, depending on the market.
And will it be shot on IMAX cameras? Because I know there's been a lot of focus on, for instance, Dune 2 being shot almost entirely in IMAX, which makes a difference when you're using the IMAX technology in an IMAX screen. Will we get some of that for the opening ceremony?
I think the technical details, some are still to be ironed out. But I think the point is that it's a cultural moment and a cultural experience. Yes, you could sit at home and watch it, but my answer to that would be if you went to a baseball, why go to a baseball game? You've got to schedule that. You've got to go to the game. Why would you do that? Because it's a cultural moment and experience, and it's going to look way better in IMAX than it does on your computer screen or your television. And you'll be there with lots of other people, and it's a once-in-a-lifetime kind of unique thing. And, you know, that's what IMAX does best, and that's what people go to. And I could give you all kinds of examples. So I think they're going to gravitate to it.
Can we talk a little bit about what Taylor Swift has done to the future of movies? I mean, with that, I know we've been talking about it for, it feels like a year, but when you're talking about ticket prices going up and you're talking about investment in experiences, the fact that her concert movie has done so incredibly well, do you think that for IMAX and maybe for other movie theaters as well, but for your company, that these sort of iconic entertainment moments that people want to be in an audience and share with other people, is that the future?
Well, it's not all of the future, but I think it could be part of the future. I think, as I was saying, IMAX is a content platform that enables you to experience something in a way you otherwise couldn't do it. So even this year, we released a Queen concert from 40 years ago. We remastered it and put it in IMAX. And we did $5 million over just a few days in re-releasing that. And as a matter of fact, we'll be announcing a couple other things soon. I think definitely alternative content is part of the future. I mean, and the Taylor Swift concert wasn't only in the U.S. Remember, we're in 90 countries, and I think that that's part of what made it special, because they couldn't go to the concert, they couldn't see her. By the way, which is back to the analogy about the Olympics. How many people could really go to the Olympics in the United States, in Paris? They can. So, yes, you could get a different quality of experience at home. And for most people, that'll be interesting. But if you really want to see it really special and feel like you're there, and we also did a Talking Heads concert recently.
Yeah.
We did an Andre 3000.
Does
I do think it's part of it.